तेना आसते तेषम् अहं समुद्धर्त मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि नाचिरस्तात् मायवेशितचेतसाम्. Meaning, but those who worship me, giving up all their activities to me and being devoted to me without deviation, engaged in devotional service and always meditating upon me, having their fixed minds upon me. O son of Pritha, for them I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Very good, Nidhi. Very nice. Okay, next we'll have Man.
Yes.
Man.
Hare Krishna. My name is Man Prashant Kawat. Today I am going to recite Narsimha Mahamantra. Sri Narsimha, Jaya Narsimha, Jaya Jaya Narsimha, Prahladesha, Mukha Padma.
Wrong. One more time you see and learn and tell.
Okay.
Okay, Par. Wait, okay, no, Grishma's turn is there, na? Grishma.
Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2.47, shloka. Karmanya Adhiva.
Mataji, Nityanand Pradeshi is also done.
Yes,
The
yes,
puppet.
right. Okay, Grishma.
कर्मण्य अधिकारस्ते महाफलेषु कदाचन.
Grishma, your puppet is ulta.
मा कर्म फला हेतु भूतर्माते संगोस्तु अकर्मणि.
Okay, you have to learn. It's not properly pronunciation. You have to learn it. Okay. I'll send you the audio recording. Okay,
Mataji, I can Bhagavad Gita chapter 5.18.
Okay, tell.
Yes, Mataji. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hastini Sunichaiva Swapake cha Pandita Samadarshina. Meaning, the humble sage by virtue to true knowledge sees with equal vision a learned and gentle Brahman, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog eater.
Okay, very good. Siddhi, Siddhi, Nityanand, and Par. Okay.
Hare Krishna. My name is Siddhi Patel and I am going to recite a shloka from Bhagavad Gita chapter 2.47. कर्माण्य अधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचनः मा फलः फलहेतुर्भु मा ते संगोषु कर्मणि.
Okay, very nice. Nityanand.
Yes, Mata. Mataji, see me?
Yes, we can see. We can see you and your puppet.
Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, श्लोक 7. कार्पण्यदोषो अप्रता स्वभाव पृच्छ्वामि त्वां धर्मसम्मूढचेता यास्तेया निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्येऽहं शाधि मां त्वां प्रपन्नम्. Miss one, Mataji, one more. Shri Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, श्लोक 11. श्री भगवानुवाच अशोचानन्द अशोचस्व प्रज्ञावादाञ्च भाससे गतासु न गतासुञ्च नानुशोचन्ति पंडिता.
Very good. Par. After Par, Chaitanya and Bhakti Radha you tell. Okay.
प्रयलपयोधिजले धृतवन् असि वेदम् विहितवन्.
That is your puppet, Par. Puppet.
विहितवहित्रचरित्रमखेदम्
केशवधृता नरहरिरूप नो केशवधृता मीनशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे
Yes, Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare.
हरे
Okay, one you're telling. Well, very good. Okay, yes. Chaitanya and Bhakti Radha. Okay, Man, you are ready? Man, you tell. You learned the shloka.
Mataji, I don't have that Narsimha that Mahamantra.
Whatever shloka you know. So many shlokas from Bhagavad Gita. Any shloka you can tell. Any shloka you tell.
I know one.
You know, so you don't know Hare Krishna Mahamantra? You know,
Hare
na?
Krishna Mahamantra, I know.
Then you tell no Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Very good. Niti, you tell.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, I will tell a shloka of Tulsi Maharani. Vrindayay, Tulsi Devyay, Priyayay, Keshavashacha, Krishna Bhakti, Prade Devi, Satyavatyay, Namo Namaha.
Very good. Whom we are
Thank you, Mataji.
Sudama. Anant, you have done puppet.
Yes, Mataji.
You'll tell.
Yes, Mataji. I am going to say Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you.
Very good. Very nice. We have Arjun. Arjun is not there. Who else has done? Who else wants to tell with the puppet? Chaitanya and Bhakti Radha. Nishant and Dikshita, you have done puppet?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, tell no. First,
Shri Bhagavan Vacha Ashwatham Urdhva Madashakam Ashwatham Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Savedavita.
very good. And Dikshita?
अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम्.
Very good. Very nice.
Thank you, Mata.
Okay, so we are waiting for Chaitanya and Bhakti Radha. Anyone else wants to tell? Okay, anyone else wants to tell any shloka of Bhagavad Gita? Okay, Maitri, you know any shloka?
Ma'am, I know the Narasimha whole prayer. I can say.
Whole prayer, you know?
Yes.
Okay, you tell by the time Chaitanya.
Shri Narasimha, Jaya Jaya Narasimha, Praladesha, Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma, Bringa.
Very good, very nice. Nirosha, you tell one shloka. Any shloka you tell.
Yes, ma'am. चञ्चलं हि मनः कृष्ण प्रमति बलवन् दृढं तस्मै निग्रहं मन्ये वायोरिवासु दुष्करम्.
Very good, very nice. Who else is remaining? Who wants to tell? Vidhi, you want to tell?
I don't have any.
It's okay. Suraj and Saurabh, you want to tell any shloka?
Ma'am, Mataji, can I say Jai Shri Krishna? Is it okay?
Okay, you tell. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so everyone will get 5 points today. Okay, because everyone has told shloka, na? So if you tell shloka, then you get 5 points. So everyone has got 5 points today. Okay, those all who have told shloka, I will put 5 points for you. Okay, just
Thank you,
know.
Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Teacher told for everyone.
Mangesh, you want to tell?
Mataji also want to tell, Mangesh.
Yes, tell me. Tell.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदार्थ श्री आदि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे.
Very good. Very good. Okay, whom we have now? Vidhi, you tell any shloka you can tell. Try to tell any shloka.
Mataji, can I say Satkam?
No, Nidhi, we are encouraging everyone to tell. Na? Next time you tell. Okay.
Yes.
Next
Okay.
time. Okay. Okay, Vidhi, you want 5 points, then you have to tell anything. Tell anything. Tell any shloka, anything you tell.
Huh?
Okay, so no one is telling. We'll move ahead. So today we are going to see the last of 9 processes of devotional service, that is Atma Nivedana. Atma Nivedana means complete surrender. You can see the person is completely doing pranam, no? Like Sashtang pranam you tell. That is Atma Nivedana. Okay. So now what does Atma Nivedana means? Atma Nivedana is made of 2 words. One is Atma and second is Nivedana. Now Nivedana means to surrender. When police tells hands up, how you do? If police tells thief hands up, then what he does? I surrender, he tells, na, I am surrendering. So in the Atma Nivedanam also, what does the person do? He completely surrenders himself to Lord. So the second, Nivedanam means surrendering. When first word is Atma. Okay, so Atma is the living force. In our body, there is a living force which makes us run, which makes us talk, which makes us walk. Yes, that is called Atma. Like if you have a fridge, okay, you have a fridge at home, there you keep ice cream, you keep cold drinks and all. So it gets cold, no? But if there is no electricity, will your ice cream will be like ice cream or it will become milkshake? What will happen? It will become
It will become milkshake.
milkshake. No, so in that same way, if Atma goes from the body, then what happens? We tell the person has died. Okay, so that Atma is the living force in the body, and when you can see in the picture, you can see there is lion, there are dogs. In every person there is a light. That light is called Atma. Okay, this is called Atma, and the Atma is there from a tiny ant to the gods. Gods also have Atma. So if we see, this is our puppet. So our puppet is there, and if I keep this puppet on the table, will it tell on its own? Will it speak? No.
No.
So I am controlling it. I am telling it to speak. My hand is telling it to walk. So because what is the soul? Suppose this is our soul. Okay. So this soul needs a body. So we have a body, and in the body, in our heart, we have a soul. But so the soul tells us what we want to do, how we have to live, what that soul keep telling us. If it wants, sometimes you want to eat ice cream, sometimes you want to sleep, sometimes you are tired. So everything is controlled by the soul. Okay, so now how you can make your soul happy? When if you eat ice cream and all, you feel happy, no? If you eat ice cream, if you eat chocolate, like that. But this soul is there, na? This soul, what happened? This soul was with Lord Krishna. This soul was with Lord Krishna, but then it said that I want to come to earth and I want to see how earth is there. I want to be like a animal, I want to be like man, I want to be a human being, like that. So this soul came and we got many bodies. But when this soul is, we give the soul Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, or we read shloka from Bhagavad Gita, it remembers that, oh, I was staying with Lord Krishna and there was this mantra was there was this shlokas were there. So what happens is this soul starts remembering its original position, like that it was there in Krishna. So when you chant regularly Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, what happens? The soul becomes very happy. And because soul controls everything, if soul is happy, what will happen? You will also become happy. No, if soul is happy, what happens? Everyone becomes happy. So okay, so everyone wants to be happy soul or sad soul?
Happy soul.
Happy soul. No, everyone wants to be happy soul. So everyone has to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra regularly. Come on, let's chant one time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Rama Hare
Rama,
Rama
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 Hare
Hare
Hare.
Okay, so regularly chanting this shloka will make your soul happy, and when your soul will happy, will also be very happy, and everyone will tell, "Arey, how is this girl so happy? She's always smiling. What is the reason behind your smile?" Everyone will tell. Then what you have to tell them? I'm chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. You also chant. So like that you have to tell. Okay. So now this surrendering soul is called, our soul is deep inside our heart. Okay, we cannot see the soul, but this soul is deep inside the heart, and when we surrender completely with our soul, and when we surrender completely, it is called as Atma Nivedana. Okay, understood what is Atma? Understood? Understood? Little bit you
Yes,
understood,
madam.
it's difficult, no? So now we'll see one story of Atma Nivedana. Who did Atma Nivedana is Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj was a very nice devotee of Lord, and Bali Maharaj did complete surrender, and Lord became very happy with him. So for Bali Maharaj, to take Bali Maharaj back, Lord took the form of a Vaman Dev, that is small dwarf, and he took him back to his abode. So what happened? This story is long time ago. As you know, the Devtas and Rakshasas are enemies. They are always fighting with each other. And there was one terrible fight between the Devtas, Asuras and Devtas. Asuras are also called Rakshasas and Devtas are Devtas. Okay. So in the Devtas party, the leader was Indra. And in Asura Rakshasa party, the king was Bali Maharaj. And in this way, Devtas were very powerful. And what happened is they killed all of Bali Maharaj's soldiers. And Bali Maharaj was left alone with all his dead soldiers. And he was very sad. He was like, what happened? My whole army is gone. I should also die now. What will I do? My entire thing is gone now. So who came at that time? His guru came. His guru's name is Shukracharya. Shukracharya said that, oh Bali Maharaj, don't be so upset. I know one mantra that is called Sanjeevani mantra. I will tell that mantra, and what will happen? We bring all your dead soldiers alive. So don't take tension, don't worry. Okay. So then both of them started doing mantras, and very soon all the dead soldiers became alive. And his again the Bali Maharaj got a very huge army. And then what did they do? They did not stop after bringing all of them to life. They started doing yagya. That is called Vishwajit Yagya. Okay, Vishwajit Yagya, what happens is you become the most powerful king. You get many things. And Shukracharya did a yagya for Bali Maharaj, and from that yagya, what came? This shield came, and armor came. Armor is like protective shield. No? That came. One quiver of arrows came. That was never ending arrows. The arrows would never end only. Like that arrows came. One shank came, which on blowing that enemy would die at that second only. And the chariot came. Many things came out of that yagya fire. And taking all that thing, what did Bali Maharaj do? He said that the first person I'm going to kill is Indra. He destroyed my army, no? So I am going to attack him. And taking all this, he ran to Indra. He ran to heaven, and on seeing Bali Maharaj from far away, what Indra started was afraid, and they all ran away. They left heaven, and they all ran away. They all ran away to take shelter. And what happened is then that Devta's mummy, who's called Aditi, and Aditi was very sad that my children are moving here and that they don't have a place to stay. And because of Bali Maharaj, what is happening is my children don't have a home. Sometimes they are sleeping here, sometimes they are sleeping there, and my mother is naturally feels very sad, no? If the children are not, they don't have a place to stay. So Aditi worshipped Lord Vishnu and asked them to please restore the heaven, please restore the place of residence for my children, that is Devtas. So Lord Vishnu said that okay, he agreed that I'll come as your son and I'll restore Indra back his heaven. And so finally, God, how did he appear? Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu appeared as a small dwarf Brahmana in Aditi, and his father's name is Kashyap. Aditi and Kashyap's home, Lord Vishnu appeared as a small Brahman. You can see he's so small, just like 3-year-old child is there, na? Like that small Brahmana he appeared, but he was so beautiful and he was glowing. You can see he was so glowing. And then when Lord appeared in this form, all the Devi Devtas gave him many gifts. Like you can see here, someone gave him a deer skin, Mother Earth gave him deer skin, Lord Brahma gave him water pot, Indra gave him an umbrella, Saraswati gave him Rudraksha beads, that is in his neck. So all Devi Devtas, because they were all in trouble and Lord Vishnu could only save them, so all the Devi Devtas were worshipped this Vaman Dev. Small dwarf is called Vaman. So his name was Vaman Dev. So Vaman Dev all worshipped Lord Vaman Dev. They gave him gifts. And what did they do? That Bali Maharaj was performing the Ashwamedh Yagya. And in that Yagya, that this Vaman Dev went to that Yagya. And if he completed that Yagya, if Bali Maharaj would complete that Yagya, what would happen is he would become the next Indra. And then Indra would be gone forever. So they wanted to stop Bali Maharaj from doing that Yagya. So with all these gifts, Vaman Dev went to where the place where Bali Maharaj was performing this Yagya. And then Bali Maharaj was such a nice person. All the Brahmanas who used to came to the Yagya, he used to wash their feet, he used to give them gifts, and he used to take care of them because he worshipped Brahmanas, because Brahmanas are very dear to Lord Vishnu. Na? So all the Brahmanas were very happy. He had given them lots of gold and everything. And when from far away he saw this small Brahmana coming, and he was so glowing. Then from that Yagya, Bali Maharaj got up and he told Vaman Dev, oh Vaman, please come. Because of you, my Yagya has become purified. Please come, have a seat. What will you have? You want to have villages, you want to have a lot horses, you want to have cows. You ask what you want. I will give you anything you want. What did Bali Maharaj said? I want three steps of footsteps of land. When Bali Maharaj said 3 footsteps of land, I can give you a whole planet. You just ask. I can give you the whole of planet. But Vamandev said, I want just 3 footsteps of land. And Bali Maharaj said that, oh, you are small, but I think you don't have anyone to guide you. You seem to be somewhat foolish. So let me explain you. You are first of all, you are so small. Your leg size is so small. So how much it will cover? How much land it will cover? You ask for something big. No, I am this ruler of this whole universe. You ask something big. And Bali Maharaj says that I want that much land in which I can sleep, because it is necessary that you should be happy with what you have. I don't want such big things. I want only 3 footsteps of land. And when then Bali Maharaj said that okay, but Bali Maharaj's guru Shukracharya said that दाल में कुछ तो काला है. But how can this person ask for 3 footsteps of land? I must check it. I must check who is this person. Why is he asking for 3 footsteps of land? And Shukracharya was very powerful, and he, with his Divya Drishti, came to know that this Vaman is none other than Vishnu, and he has come to take everything of Bali Maharaj. And if he succeeds, what will happen? Bali Maharaj will become very poor. He'll lose everything. And because of Bali Maharaj, Shukracharya will also become poor, because he was getting money from Bali Maharaj. No? So he told Bali Maharaj, oh Bali, this Vaman is this dwarf Brahman. Don't think to him to be a Brahman. He is Lord Vishnu in disguise, and he has come to cheat you. He is sent by Indra and all the Devtas. But Bali Maharaj was a very nice devotee. He said that I have given my word that I'll give 3 footsteps of land. Even if he is Vishnu, then what? I am a truthful king. I cannot go back on my promise. So I will give what is needed. And then Bali Maharaj took the pot of water and he was going to pour water, because before giving dan, what you do, you pour water and you put it like this, and then you give dan. So when he was trying to pour water, what did Shukracharya do? Shukracharya went inside the water pot and he stopped that nozzle, stopped that water from coming. And Bali Maharaj was trying to put water, but it was not coming. Then finally, what did he do? He took a this stick, and then he poked in that. And then Shukracharya's eye was it, and he ran and he cried and he ran back. And then, but Bali Maharaj continued and he told Lord Vishnu that I am giving you 3 footsteps of land. Oh Vaman, please take what you want. Just when Bali Maharaj said, what happened is Vaman, that small dwarf Brahman, began to grow in size. He grew. He grew so in such a huge size that the clouds and all, they were near his neck. Can see he grew so huge in size. And then with 1 feet, he covered all the earth and all the planets he covered. And in the second feet, what he covered, all the heavenly planets until the end of universe, he covered everything. Now Vamandev said that in 2 footsteps I have covered the entire universe. Where will I keep my 3rd footstep? And then he told Bali Maharaj that you are a cheater. You didn't give me the 3rd place for 3rd footstep. Now I will make you a prisoner, because you have failed on your promise. You have not given me your promise. What did Bali Maharaj said? At that time, Bali Maharaj said that, O king, O Lord, there is one place that is left, and that is my head. Because the person's head is his own, it's not part of the planet. No? So he told that, O Vamandev, please keep your foot on my head. This place is there, still there, and I'm completely surrendering to you. I don't want anything, but just keep your foot on my head. And when Bali Maharaj, and then Vamandev, what did he do? He kept the foot on Bali Maharaj's head, and Bali Maharaj and he just kept it, but he did not kill him or destroy him. And then Lord Vishnu Vamandev took his foot back and told that, Bali Maharaj, you are such a great king. You have shown the complete surrender. You have shown complete surrender onto me. So what will I do? I will make a beautiful planet, more beautiful than heaven. It's called Sutal planet. I will make a beautiful planet for you, and I will personally be my doorkeeper. So there is a planet called Sutal planet where Lord Vishnu is the doorkeeper, and Bali Maharaj with all his family and everyone went there. And finally, the Indra and the Devtas got their heaven, and Bali Maharaj also got a beautiful planet. Okay, so you understood what is Atmanivedanam, how Bali Maharaj at the end time completely surrendered to Lord. That is called
Yes,
Atmanivedanam.
Mataji.
Yes. So from this story,
Yes,
what we learn that even though Bali Maharaj was defeated, you said that Arey, this Bali Maharaj did not get anything. He is a loser. Na? You can tell that Lord took everything. Lord took everything from him, and Bali Maharaj is a loser. But Lord gave him a beautiful, more bigger planet than Indra. So he was more dearer, more closer to Lord than Indra. So, and what is Bali Maharaj also teaches, what Vaman Dev teaches us, he told the 3 footsteps of land. So that means that whatever little thing we have, we should be satisfied in that. Because if he is not satisfied in that small thing, even if you give him the whole universe, then that person will never be satisfied. The fourth thing is we must choose the right teacher. Okay, we must choose the right teacher. Because Bali Maharaj had not chosen the right teacher, Shukracharya was telling all wrong things to him, that how you should become the king, how you should tell lies, and all that was teaching. Na? So we should always tell lies. We should always choose a teacher who guides us properly, and we should always be truthful. Okay, understood the story of Bali Maharaj? Okay, yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji.
So the activity, today's activity is easy. You just have to do this crossword. I'll send you the PDF of crossword. This you have to do. Okay. So in that Sanskrit name you have to write, like chanting. What is the name for chanting? Chanting means kirtana. Chanting, telling Lord's name, no? So chanting means kirtana. Across we are seeing. Then remembering. Remembering means what? Remembering about Lord Krishna. What is the name? Vishnu Smarana. Okay, Vishnu Smarana. Next is serving Lord's lotus feet. What is it? Who serves Lord's lotus feet?
Pada Sevanam.
Yes, it's Pada Sevana. Seventh is praying. We join with folded hands we give, na? Who does that? Akrur Maharaj does. What it is called? It is called Vandan.
Vandanam.
Vandan. And then ninth is serving as a friend. Friend means
Sakyam.
Sakyam. Yes, Sakyam. And we'll see down, that is complete surrender. What is complete surrender?
Atmanivedana.
Yes, complete surrender is Atmanivedana. Third down is executing orders. You give order and he does. Who does orders? What is it called?
Dasyam.
Dasyam. Yes, correct. And sixth is hearing. Hearing. What is hearing? What is the word?
Shravanam.
Yes, Avana. And eighth is deity worship. That is worshipping Lord. What is it?
Vishnu.
Yes, it's Archana. It is called Archana. Okay, so it's there in the PPT, but if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay? Okay, you
Yes,
can
Mataji.
WhatsApp me. Okay, so we'll meet next Saturday. Till then, we'll chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, okay, once, and then we'll end the meeting. Okay? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay. Goodbye, bye bye, Hare Krishna.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Bye, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Chaitanya.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mangesh. Hare Krishna, Maitri. Hare Krishna, Nirosha. Hare Krishna.